Hi, this is a quick video to show you how to install the necessary components so that you can do screen recording but without having to pay anyone any money. So we start off with going to Firefox so we can go on to the internet. The first place to go is java.com, where you can download and install Java, and click on free Java download. Click agree and start free download, and click save file, and in Firefox it will download the file, and just go ahead and run the file that you just downloaded. And the default version is the one that you want. Just go ahead and click all the default buttons to download the installer first, and then it will install Java. You probably don't have to go through this if you already have Java installed, and most computers have Java installed because it's just a really useful utility to have. And after this is done, we can go to another website, and this one is at SourceForge. So we go to sourceforge.net/projects/screenCapturer. So the full URL is sourceforge.net/projects/screenCapturer in one word. And then press the enter key, and we end up there. This is a kind of utilitarian interface to do screen recording, so it doesn't have all the fancy features, but it does have the usual, all the important parts. So the way it counts, it has everything that we need. So I think Java is done installing. So we'll go ahead and download this file. Yep, Java is done recording. Close the Java installer. And then we go ahead and download and save the setup file for screenCapturer. So click Save File, and this one is a pretty small download. Well, not exactly small, but not too big either. Alright, so we're getting there. Alright, so when this is all downloaded, go ahead and double click on the executable, which is the installer, and run the installer. This will give you, this will install the screen recorder itself, and it is kind of self-contained. There's nothing else that we need to install, and it has its own user interface as well. It's really rudimentary, but it does work. So we'll experiment with this real soon. Alright, so that's all done, and we can uncheck your readme.txt because I'm going to show you how to use it, and then click finish. And I will exit from Firefox because there's no need to keep the browser up at this point. And here's another window. Alright, so go to the Start button and click on All Programs and go all the way down to screenCapturer Recorder. In there will be two subfolders. One is for configuring and the other one is for recording. So we'll jump right into recording, and we'll click on the second one, which is record or stream video and/or video. I know it's really confusing, but they make one single tool that can be used for many purposes. And this is it. This is the user interface. Very, very simplistic. You can click on options, and that shows you all the usual options. You can select audio devices, and this one is by default selecting the virtual audio capturer. But you can also select the other one, which is my microphone. Okay, and then the video device should not be changed. Okay, you'll select the screen capture recorder. That should be the default. You can configure screen recorder bounds box. Basically, how big of a box it is recording. And you can make the box bigger or smaller. And these are not. It's not actually running right now. It's just letting you, do the configuration first. You can then select, save the file, and then select, where you want to save the file. Click Set Directory, and then you can select any directory you want in order to save the file, the audio. The streaming that is being recorded. The default folder is kind of difficult to find, so I would, suggest you to change that to right under your user folder. LWT is the user folder of this particular account, and you can select documents and use this as the folder. So let me just double check again. Configure screen recorder bounds box, and we can extend it to the entire screen. To reset it to full screen, run setup via numbers and clear the values for height and width. So basically what that means is you have to go through a kind of command line interface to reset it. So I'll just click OK here. Preview current settings, a rough preview, and it's actually doing recording itself right here. And let's close it. There we go. Alright, close the option window, and now we can start recording. So it doesn't show you anything that it is actually recording, other than the fact that the recording button itself is grayed out and the stop button is now being shown. So all the things that we do at this point, let's say starting a browser and closing it, should be recorded. Alright, so I'm gonna stop it at this point, and it automatically show you the file that is at the location where we plan to save the file, and this is it. It's just simply called 1.mp4. And if you right click on this file and click play, and I don't have a media player, so let's just use the recommended settings, and that should start up the Windows Media Player. And this is the Windows Media Player actually playing, and you can see how in the recording or the video itself, I'm moving the pointer to illustrate all the points. And here, we started the browser and closed the browser, and that ended the recording. So that's it. That's a pretty simple process, and this is all based on open source software, so there's nothing to pay. You can reinstall and redistribute this software to as many computers as you want. I hope you find this video useful, and that's it.